live from Tobyhanna. I mean, someone's there right now.
True.
There's somebody in Tobyhanna, PA right now. It's not me.
They're listening to this.
I've never been, but
We're back.
we drove past it once. Do you remember that?
No.
It was on the way back from New York. I remember seeing it on like I was like, holy shit. This was probably going to be the least listened to episode we ever do because this isn't really a movie.
If we get out of hand, it can go long, but it shouldn't go long because the movie's not long.
No one's going to listen to this. I just really wanted to do this because this is a one for me.
Maybe kind of about
Happy birthday, Phil.
I got a birthday pick. It's not my birthday yet, but I'm cashing in my pick. I'm doing a movie I really wanted to do. We're doing Rap World. A one for me if there ever was one. It's from 2024. It's directed by Connor O'Malley and Danny Scherer. I don't really know how to pronounce his name. Stars Connor O'Malley, Jack Benzinger, and Eric. Again, I don't know if it's Rahill. The other guy you see in all this stuff. He's in O'Malley's The Mask. He's in Friendship. He's in a lot of stuff. I don't really know where to start. I know where to start. Billy, you would never see. We had all seen this. I've seen it so many times. You'd never seen this. What did you think? I believe you're a little less familiar with the whole O'Malley routine than I think you've seen Teen Save Them All.
Yeah, you guys have like introduced me to like a base level. This is really diving deep.
This is like the magnum opus.
When I sat down, I started locking in, boys. I'm going to be honest with you. And there were points where I had to stop because I'm like, oh, I got to get up. I got to do something else. And I need to watch this entire thing. And it was hilarious. I loved it. I thought it was really fun.
It's hilarious. But if you choose to look at it another way, it could also be one of the saddest, most pathetic things you ever lay your eyes on. You know from frame one, these guys aren't getting a fucking album done.
No.
The stink of just defeat.
Mm-hmm.
That reminds me, I thought this is a perfect way to sum this up. This was the top comment on YouTube where this film is. O'Malley just dropped it. Citizen Kane for guys who got caught by their stepdad hitting the gravity bong in the shed. I thought that was perfect. This movie, I feel, really captures the vibe of a very specific type of person very well. These three just suburban losers in 2009 trying to three white guys trying to make a rap album in one night at one of their mom's house while she's in Costa Rica getting ear surgery.
So, like, do we know, are they musicians?
No, they're movie theater employees.
They haven't made
They
just were like, hey, let's make it.
They're just
making a rap album.
They have a dream.
Yeah, they got to make it out of Tobyhanna. Mm-hmm. This was uploaded onto YouTube on October 24th, 2024. The weekend Venom: The Last Dance and Conclave came out. Venom: The Last Dance.
Never seen it.
Venom: The Last Dance.
Venom: The Last Dance is probably funnier than Rap World.
For only one reason. The end of Venom: The Last Dance, absolutely, I remember, sucked. But it ends in such an insane way that I remember we were losing our minds. Do you want to know?
Let's hear it.
So, I don't really remember what happens to get us to this point. And spoilers for the film Venom: The Last Dance, but Venom, the symbiote, I believe in some way sacrifices himself to save Eddie Brock. I don't really remember how, but the last scene of the movie, and earlier in the movie, Venom tells Eddie that he's always wanted to see the Statue of Liberty. They live in San Francisco, so, they're on different coasts.
Right.
The end of the movie is Eddie Brock walking through the streets of New York, and there's a needle drop, and it's Memories by Maroon 5. And we basically get like a fan cam of like Eddie and Venom's best moments. And then it all culminates in Eddie standing in front of the Statue of Liberty. And it cuts to we're zooming in on Tom Hardy. And it's like, memories bring back too. And then he goes, I won't forget you, buddy.
We gotta watch.
Fucking out of this world. That's the only thing I remember about that movie.
We gotta watch it now.
Yeah, I really wanted to do Rap World because I'm a huge Conor O'Malley fan. Just got to see him in Toronto a month ago. It was an amazing show.
Great, yeah.
He might be, I think, the greatest comedian of his generation, if only because he nails such a specific vibe so well that I don't even really know how to describe. It's just, he really, I feel, has his finger on the pulse of the losers of today. And in another way, just like big tech. 5G always comes up with him and shit like that. There's smoking 500 cigarettes for 5G, 2020 classic. I don't really know how to describe, but like, it's all just such fucking nonsense. But we live in nonsensical times. I don't know if any of you have seen Pipe Rock Theory. That was newer than Rap World, actually. That's like a 7-minute video that's all featured. It's like styled like a YouTube short or TikTok or whatever, and it goes down a wild conspiracy theory. Like, I don't know. I think despite how stupid some of his stuff can be, I think he's genuinely a very smart guy that really understands the people that are just like drifting through the world. And I think he's just he just makes me laugh. Inspirations for this movie. I have like no notes for this.
Are there any?
But I have two things. There were some inspiration to make a movie about white rappers, included 8 Mile, the Scribble Jam Festival, and the King of the Dot competition, which I guess is something in Toronto. I'm not really familiar. And this actually made my jaw drop. They shot 70 hours of footage for this movie.
Jeez.
So there are 69 more hours of Rap World out there.
Oh my gosh.
We gotta get
Release it.
Release it.
Like, I wonder how much of it is just like random, like cuts to them, like in the garage, like when they're like pumping the tire or he's like swinging the thing. Like, I don't know what the shoot of this must have looked like.
Yeah.
But
that's wild.
Do you think it was all just kind of natural and then they just took a lot?
It's really a lot of riffing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like,
Is there a script out there?
Probably
I'm sure
not.
a basic script to just get like an outline, but I don't know if you can write lines like the girls that go there smell like Halloween masks.
No.
That seemed like just a real off the cuff. And we're gonna talk more about Dan Licata as Serge Lapicia. Holy shit. I don't really have that much more to say on the limited knowledge there is about the production of Rap World. I just really wanted to profess my love for it. I think it's a really special thing. Maybe my next birthday will do stand-up solutions, which I'm also a huge fan of. Does anyone have anything to say about Rap World before we do categories? Probably the shortest
Is
intro to
this
categories.
Like a short film or
I think it is technically feature length.
Documentary, maybe?
Yeah, like it's weird because like I've talked to my brother about it, and like it's on Letterboxd, and it has like credits and people like a crew worked on it.
Yeah.
But like he's like, it's not a movie, it's a video, because like also like I guess it's just weird because like there are episodes of podcasts that are way longer than this that are like the Boogie Nights Rewatchables is 4 hours, but it's not a movie, even though it's well past feature length. So it's just, I guess, how you look at it. It's its own beast, I would say. Excuse me.
Yeah.
It's just its own little treasure chest of suburban end of the bush era scumbags.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone have anything else before?
I will say it doesn't feel like a movie. It feels like a long YouTube video.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd agree there, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, even stand-up solutions is longer than this. That's not even, I don't know, does that count as a stand-up special? He's not playing Conor O'Malley, he's playing Richard Eagleton. It's like a weird piece of performance art.
Yeah, it is weird.
But I don't know. It's just its own thing. This is probably the most we're ever going to stretch like what constitutes like as a movie, unless we end up doing like a SpongeBob episode or something. Festival,
right?
It played at a few like.
Does it have a poster?
It does have a poster.
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
And it didn't play not like Cannes or TIFF or anything. It was like fucking some random festival. But hey, like it played. It's on Letterboxd. Best scene. Again, and so the good scene to like the good scene to length ratio is probably insane because like this is only 55 minutes. And I have I have 6 nominees, and you could probably put some more in. The first one I have is the McDonald's dinner. Both the retrieval of the McDonald's with Matt getting embarrassed about ordering Mystic Sauce for Jason, which we didn't have, and a McFish, and the confrontational dinner where he has a portable DVD player watching American Chopper. I love the way when they're in the drive-thru, when he gets the food, he like aggressively shoves the bag into Casey's lap.
You did not find that funny. The joke.
He was humiliated, and he was like, "When's the last time you went through a drive-thru?" That was a little fun prank.
Like, on the real to like humiliate me in a public way.
That was a harmless little prank.
Cheeseburger, no tomato, and a McFish.
Cheeseburger, no tomatoes, crazy at McDonald's.
Do they,
I don't even know if tomato.
They don't have tomato. They don't have
come
tomato
on the
at all.
cheeseburger.
Like,
No,
maybe have
they
a
have
couple
tomato
of
on
a Big Mac,
the Lump
maybe.
McCrispy. I know that.
oh,
double
yeah.
quarter pounder.
But on a 2009 just straight cheeseburger.
No way.
No tomato.
I really like when it cuts and Matt's outside the car like freaking out, and you just hear Casey's like, "They used to have a recent before." And then it cuts to the black, and the text that says tensions ran high because he didn't know Jason was going to be there, but it says Tensons, like I forgot the high. And every time because of black, you got that same beat over and over, like brum, 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 brum. I got the biggest fucking goosebump last night. Insane line. I just felt they didn't have no Mystic Sauce. I've got playing with Casey's mom's gun and the ensuing photo shoot. Just
fantastic
nonsense. You get little moments like Jessica Simpson, and you got all the pictures of them with the gun. The little moment, and Jason's like, I can just end it here right now. You ever think about that sometimes? It's like, no, I don't have a reason to.
Yeah.
All culminating with, don't smoke in here, when he's lighting the cigarette in the bathtub. Let's see, you've got the mission to get Urban Chief at Serge Lupicia's basement. Absolutely. I think I was about to crown this already. This movie's so good I don't know if I can, but insane performance from Dan Licata as just a scummy cousin, the hookup, to get Urban Chief living in his grandma's basement. He fed her a full fucking jar of applesauce. She's fine. He got her a puzzle book. Just like the shaved head, but he still has the thick sideburns, like the wife beater that's like going below his nipples. Just like his proud retelling of this story where he picked up the hamster and just threw it at the wall and they all laughed. I really like there's so many just like little moments in this that just like cut away from something and like zoom in on something and then like it cuts again. Like they zoom in on the me that he's making, and I'm like, oh shit, that looks like Zoe Deschanel in the bathroom. You're like, oh fuck. And you get the discussion about North versus South, how Toby Hana's the same as Korea. North is bad, South is good. And, there's a reason you don't hear about all those parties. And girls go smell like Halloween masks, is what I heard. You got the party at Riley Byro's house. This is what's given that a bit of... Oh, and I didn't even mention for the basement scene, you got Paula Letitia coming in, freaking out on him, and they're all just awkwardly kind of like staring at the floor. But he's like, no!
That's hilarious.
He's like, guys, I'm so sorry. My mom has really bad addiction problems. She just freaks out. Yeah, the party at Riley Byro's house. Recently, his uncle died. You've got cuts between just like general party stuff. You've got Jason proposing monogamy to Kira, and you've got Casey and Matt just upstairs in the room with those guys, which leads to Matt getting caught not making the album when he was supposed to be making the album, which leads to, I don't know if I want to call it a brawl, but a scuffle between Matt and Riley, getting all big in his face, like, shut the fuck up, and he turns his hat backwards. This... I feel like I'll come back to this because I have a lot of good quotes from it, but I really love that sequence. I think it might be the most you feel the whole movie, the most you feel like you're in a real place in a real time, and you're like, these people are like real scumbags. And not even in like a horrible way, you know, they're not hurting anyone. They're just like, you just like, it's like people as if like you moved on with your life and you're looking back on like a home video from like 10 years before and you're like, good. I'm glad I got out of here, if that makes any sense. I've got the process of them finally recording the album leading to Matt being fatally shot in his femoral artery because they wanted to get a real gunshot sound for the album.
The cut is just
And I have the funeral, which has Matt's sister and his ex-wife getting into it. You got the awkward eulogy where he's like, he was not afraid. He was surrounded in the woods by his friends, full of McDonald's.
And how many people can say they died full of McDonald's? Probably a lot. But in the woods?
He died in the woods full of Mickey D's.
In the process of recording an album?
Yeah, and then you get the I don't even remember what the song is called. I think it's like Toby Hana Anthem or something by the Cool Ball Crew, Intelligent Dreams Volume 1.
Phenomenal.
There's a lot of other just like little stuff in there, like I guess in between like the party scene and the recording of the album, you got them trying, and then Kelsey and her sister coming to the house, and then he's like screaming in the paper like and then the text, it's like Matt recorded this part for his ongoing custody battle. That whole scene is great. I think I'm gonna go with the party scene at Riley Byron's house. Are we all going with that?
I'm going with that as well.
Yo, this is that genius director dude. That I think is the most real part of this whole thing. I'm not even someone that carries a camera around, and I feel like I've had experiences in my life where I've been referred to that way. Of like people who are just like, oh, like you're the director. And then he like takes the camera. He's like, ah. He starts doing Chris Tucker impressions. And then when You Somebody by Kings of Leon starts playing, Jason just gets absolutely humiliated. So bad. You're freaking obsessed with me. Best quote I think this rivals super bad for how many I have. During the concept talk / smoke sesh, when Matt is talking about discovering his ex got pregnant, all of a sudden, you're gaming too much. I don't think you know how to take a shower right. I like that one. He's just like, when I found out she was pregnant, he's like, I got mad. I broke the glass table. I left. I came back the next day with an engagement ring. I've got this little gem in the Urban Chief mission in the basement when they're talking about North versus South. That girl, Ashley, fucking 6 months out of the year, she's got a broken leg. I don't know why that's so funny. It just is. Like, I feel like there are sometimes in schools just like a kid who's always in a cast.
Yeah.
I've got working at Walgreens is not actually work. You just sit there all day. I really like that one. This, when I've said that if you look at this a certain way, it can be really sad. I think it's the example is right here. It's when they're driving his sister home, and they're like, "Oh, motorcycle," and it's like, and then Matt goes, "That is what I'm going to be doing when I have a motorcycle." This guy's not going to get a fucking motorcycle. Like, he can think all he wants that he will, and we don't even know at that point that he's about to die later that night. But it's like he's going to keep working at the movie theater for the next like 10 years. All of his money's going to go toward McDonald's runs with the boys and child support. Like, he's not buying a motorcycle, let alone like learning to ride it, and he'll be like zooming down some Toby Hana street. And it's just like that line I feel is also, it's like hilarious how like sad it is in the reality of the character of Matt Lohan. Got this exchange in the upstairs room at the party. Got look into 9/11. Another guy, you think the firefighters did that? Like, what were they talking about? Like it just starts with look into 9/11. Got this exchange that is screamed at Kelsey when she says all she wants is Panera delivered to her work. That's like $20 fucking. I'll get you Subway. How about that? You got to think in the
You want
2009
some
economy.
tuna salad? You want tuna sandwich?
Soup in a bread bowl. She's like, that's like
it needs like $9.
That's like $20 fucking. Subway. How about that?
All I'm thinking about in that scene is just the parental advisory. Black and white. It like goes away for a second, comes back.
I really like how. And yeah, we can talk about that too. Like when she's filming him and he's like, she's like, spit bars for me, and fine wine, fine time, fight crime, and he's like, we are hell in heaven. And our kids are earth, and he starts doing clap push-ups, and then it just cuts to that parental advisory on his
Whack.
What did he tell her? He's like, shut
the
up.
fuck up.
Shut up, try to concentrate. And then you get like the shots from up on the stairs when she's leaving, and that's like, guys, I can't do this right now.
Child support.
And a little exchange I never noticed before this watch right here, when they're all like screaming at each other by the door and they're filming from upstairs. Casey is like, "Take your shoes off," and she's like, "These are house slippers." He's like freaking out. I've got in Jason's heartbroken message dumping Kira when he's I know you're probably over there playing ping pong, doing whatever, playing pinball. I know he has a lot of games over there because of his damn parents, by the way, not his work. I got this absolute bar in the cipher session. I'm a superhero, but I only kill teachers. It doesn't rhyme with anything. It just I really like. He's like laying on the floor. He's like, I'm bringing like a really intense lyricism to this, and then it cuts to I'm a superhero and I only kill teachers, doing like the hand movement. And then I've got the quote that closes out the film. Some of the best nights of my life were being had in parking lots. I probably missed so many, but that's just what I wrote down. Does anyone have anything else?
I got a few.
Okay.
I mentioned this one earlier, like when they're in the drive-thru. He's like on the reel to like humiliate me, like in a public way. Not really a quote, but the 7 p.m. at night.
all the texts in this movie are hilarious.
It's like moving across the street.
7 p.m. at night. There's one that's like 12:50, like 12:16 a.m.
And of course, our favorite, Jessica Simpson.
In the gun montage, yes, when they're acting as if the gun is a penis.
Yeah,
and
he's
about to
laying down.
Jessica Simpson.
We fucking been procrastinating all night. We fucking go to a party and shit. We fucking went to the store. I think we're ready. It's time. The homework's due. Pencils down. Let's go.
Or pencils up,
rather. And then just my last one. That he died in the woods full of Mickey D's. Why do these things always happen like these?
There's one also, like, when they're driving to McDonald's in the beginning, where he says something, he's like, I don't think I ever want to, will be able to afford a house. He's like, because you're going to be living in a big fucking mansion. He daps him up. He's like, you just read my mind. Anyone else for quotes? There's so many random little...
Our family's like the Adams family if they drunk a lot.
They're smoking and they're drinking.
And then when Jason's in the bathroom like vlogging after the embarrassing moment with the ring happens, he says something like, "What I feel right now has not been felt since World War II, since some people that were in it."
Remember that tortellini I like so much? You like so much? It's like, good luck getting that from another guy, because you're gonna burn the roof of your mouth. Anyone else have anything?
I had one. I think it was Casey who said this. I don't even know what the context was, but he was just he was in the passenger seat, or he was going, "Feel that shit as hard as you fucking can. Going to make a fucking mistake, as long as you're making a choice, as long as you're taking a risk, and bring that shit back to the album tonight."
It goes insane.
I also got wrapping the grease trap. When he's wrapping the grease trap. Because it also does show early on they have the ambition, They're hungry to make this album.
Yeah, this isn't just like they thought of it and they were like, let's do it. They put the thought into it.
Rapping over a grease trap.
Rapping over the grease trap at the movie theater. I like when he's like swinging the broom in the theaters. Like, can you believe this shit? We gotta fucking show the movie even if no one's here. Also, I didn't write this down, but another bar from Casey I really like is that I think about a lot for some reason. It just pops in my head. Is my mind is like Hulk Hogan mixed up with Aladdin. I don't really know what that means, but it's an interesting fusion. Did you have anything, David? Did you have a number one?
Number one, I just had at the funeral at the end. He was surrounded by people he loved, full
of McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
I really like the exchange. Also, I don't even remember. I've seen this so many times. I don't remember what exactly starts this. When his sister and ex are screaming at each other, and she's like, "What do you do all day? Shuck dick?" And she's like, "That's what I thought you was even saying." Like, what? What am I listening to? And you hear the kid in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God! I don't know I don't know what I'm gonna go with here. It's so hard.
There's so many good lines.
I think the one I think about, my brother and I say I'm a superhero, but I only kill teachers a lot. So I think I'm gonna go with that. Does anyone have like a number one?
The thing I think of most is the Toby Hana. Toby Hana.
No place better. Ready for whatever.
I just have him just laughing at Jessica Simpson.
I also I always forget about this one. In like the intro to the movie, when there's like the montage set to Viva La Vida, when it cuts and you just hear like the end of it says, goes owning 600 Corvettes, and they're all like posing for a photo and smoking a cigarette.
The opening's awesome.
None of that stuff's in the movie either. It's just random. It's from the other 69 hours they shot. Sixth Man, I have Serge Lapisha, just an absolute like this scumbag, like somebody his cousin, just like never leaving the hometown, living in his grandma's basement, feeding her applesauce, happily recounting the time he went to a North High School party and whipped the little kid's hamster at the wall.
And that is a Sixth Man.
Does anyone have anyone else? There's not the widest cast in this. Riley Byro's
I got
also
his
up
mom.
there.
Who goes down just like going 1,000, yelling, making the most of her screen time.
They're all like I think you could see O'Malley start to break a little bit. He's like looking at the floor, and she's like, I'm so tired of you. Who invited you?
You also have Conor O'Malley's boss of the cinema.
Dave, I believe his name was. He's like, that's Dave. Sucks. He's also like, he's whispering it, but he's so close to him. Did anyone have a best shot? I guess you could do like any of the stills from their photo shoot, like the McDonald's on the napkin.
I did the gun. With Conor O'Malley.
The one where he's like entering like a cop.
Yeah, I think those are the best.
I had one with the
half-eaten McDonald's.
Yeah. The feet in the sink with the water running.
With the two sinks?
Yeah, the two sinks. Someone's just standing there with the water running, just going for like a second and a half.
It's so good.
Like, what the hell was that?
Like it's just like what we always talk about with Teen Save Them All, just the little cuts to like Guitar Hero.
Just random shit.
I had in the food picture scene, it's like the rappers and the burgers, and then just him holding up the chicken nugget.
I had one where it was after changing clothes. There's just some random guy they zoom in on for like a second when they're transitioning to like the next scene. Some dude with like a white button down walking down the sidewalk. It's like really shaky, but it's like zooming in on him, and it's for like 2 seconds. Like it makes no sense.
But I'm going with the cup at the, I want to say it's at the movies, at the fountain, just getting the pop.
Yeah, they're talking about making the album, and it cuts to he's getting the Pepsi, the Diet Pepsi, and
the lemonade.
We're like inner elbow POV of the cup.
This movie's so stupid. Best moment. I mean, for me, it's far and away the abrupt cut to Matt in the coffin.
Mm-hmm.
The first time I saw this, I fucking lost my mind.
It's so
He's
good.
on the phone 911, like, we just made a fucking album, and it's just a cut to holy shit.
I got Conor O'Malley running the cut to running at the party.
Yeah, we might have to put that in the video so people, because I don't know if any, like, I always noticed this. There's when they're like getting kicked out of the party, and he's running downstairs because his ex's sister is about to tell her that Matt has been caught not making the album, and he's like running out of there. Conor O'Malley has one of the most alpha builds of any man of all time, and it's perfectly exemplified in the scene where he's running down the stairs. Like, and then immediately following it is him getting all up in Riley's face, turning the hat backwards, going, "Shut the fuck up!" Yeah, it's an insane position he puts his body in.
I have a few good moments. Just like when the screen would go into like 4 different sections, or like 8 rather, it would like split across the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Like just a lot of that, and then lean back when they're on the way to get the urban chief.
A reference to
Teen Save the Mall.
Mm-hmm.
And then the pumping the bike tire. Just going hard.
It cuts to them all in the garage, like all in wife beaters, and I'm like, what is this? He's swinging something. It's like, you can really hear the whooshing.
My best moment though is when he's on the bed with like his legs in the air farting. It's like bouncing on his back.
When they're
farting.
excited that they can steal stuff because Riley's uncle just died. And he like shaves his leg for like half a second, and he runs on the bed. And
he's like jumping on his back but farting at the same time.
Like, dude, his fucking uncle just died. We can take whatever we want.
And of course, the putting the hat on backwards.
I don't know if anyone else ever thinks that recently, like when I first saw this, like the cut to the funeral murdered me. But like it over like the summer, I remember, I don't know why, I think I watched this again, and like the aggressive hat turn, like I think that right now is like the one little thing I love the most.
It's like stance when he's in his face.
He's getting all big, and then like the 1 second cut to them like scuffling, and then it cuts to them just like leaving, like it was like yelling at each other. I think you hear one guy go like, "Bad luck to you guys," and then it cuts to them in the car with the John Mayer cover of "Free Fallin'." I also a little one. I don't know if anyone mentioned is when Casey has the camera in the bathroom and he pops a Mike and Ike and looks in the mirror and starts going A B C D E F G. He starts like beatbox. Did anyone else have a best moment?
Kind of a smaller one, but I had when Serge rolled him the joint, and you could just see that the paper was just like folded in half.
Yeah,
like, he's like, yeah, you just he's just like handing them just a paper.
He like sucks on it. He's like, "There you go, boys."
There you go, boys.
The mic.
And they're like, "Yeah, you got to twist it more."
Serge. Who could Ed Harris have played? I didn't think he was going to get brought up. I had Dave, the boss at the movie theater.
That's why
that quote sucks.
Yeah.
I want to see Ed Harris just to be another member. I just want just him.
He could have been the guy filming, and then there's like the one scene where you see him in the mirror when he wants to pose with the gun.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, there's no one else I guess you can really have him as.
I said
maybe the
Riley.
priest.
I don't know. I thought if they went to the party and it was just Ed Harris's house,
That'd be awesome.
But he's still doing the same thing, like doing the Chris Tucker. Can you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
doing the same thing, but it's just Ed Harris.
I guess you could also have him as the priest at the funeral, who we don't really see, but he's in a picture with the Mike and Ike box. Don't do it, Blart. Safe never takes a holiday award for excellence in on-screen bravery. It's probably gotta be. I have Jason proposing to Kira being his girlfriend. I think they say when he's showing them, they're like, "Don't fucking do that."
That hurts. That scene hurts.
Dude, she starts laughing.
That's awful.
Riley. She like walks out of there. And then it cuts to them like yelling at each other, and he's like, "You don't even fucking know her, and you're freaking obsessed with me." That I think also is one of the realest parts of the movie. I know, like, you've been around people like that. Insufferable.
I got them getting the gun.
That was mine.
Just
I had another Jason.
Pulling up the mattress.
Yeah, that will inevitably lead to one of their deaths.
Don't do it, Jason.
If it's don't do it anyone, it's probably Casey because he shows them the gun.
Yeah,
He's like, no going on the
Pulls out
bed,
the
no
gun.
messing with the pills. And I really like the way Casey shows it. He's like, the way he holds it. Did you have pluses and minuses, or did you not bother for this?
Oh, I found a plus and a minus.
Nice.
Okay.
Minus ordering a Filet-O-Fish at McDonald's.
As a
Yeah,
McFish.
Come on.
Wait, that's a plus or minus?
Minus.
Oh,
Come
come
on.
on.
Sauce.
What are we doing?
Can I get a McFish? You
Not-
gotta think, they had to film that at a McDonald's drive-thru. So, like, someone, like, had, probably unknowingly, Connor O'Malley and probably,
Someone's
like,
voice is in that.
that
Is going
going
to McDonald's.
a McFish and asking for Mystic sauce. What was your plus?
Tortellini mentioned.
Yeah, it was.
I was surprised you
course.
didn't have that in your quotes. What other stuff do you have?
What do we got? Most likely to get on the pod. Like 95% of the people here.
Some party goer, probably. It's like someone in the
Yeah.
background.
We're
Maybe
probably
like
not getting Connor O'Malley.
maybe the young boy who plays Jacob running around at the funeral. You know, surprise him at wrestling with Cinnabon.
Surge, maybe.
Surge. Well, I don't know if you know the guy who played Riley. We saw him. He opened for
Okay,
O'Malley,
yeah.
so he's probably off the
Yeah,
board
yeah.
too. I guess any of like your main three.
Mhm.
I would guess maybe like some background actor at the party. Maybe
The
We
mom.
could get him.
Paula LaPisha,
Yeah.
possibly.
Get her.
We could get her on.
Yeah. I bet she'd love to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know what she's doing. She would
Nothing-
love to donate an
busy.
hour of her time.
She was probably doing nothing. That's why she was
Yeah.
I wonder if she's just like some local actor. Like I want to know what's her story. I never even thought about that because there's a lot of these guys like are in like the O'Malley, Tim Robinson like crew. You know?
I don't know. I mean, it's probably not hard to find somebody like that.
Yeah. Isn't like we need you to play an aunt / mother for a minute.
How good is the title related to the movie? Are there any other titles you could come up with?
Well, that it's a little hard because the title of the movie is the title of the movie of the documentary they're making. Or I guess maybe not all because it's Rap World: The Doing of the Album, I believe. I don't really know what else you could call it.
Do they have a group name?
I believe it's the Cool Ball Crew.
It could be like the tragedy of that their crew.
Or I think the album they made was. I mean, if you look at the credit when the music starts, it's Intelligent Dreams Volume 1. You could maybe call it that.
Yeah. That'd be a sick one.
Maybe just
I
like
think Rap World fits, man.
Yeah, I agree.
It's the doing of the album.
And where are you putting yourself as a sixth man? Or like create a new scene for your sixth man?
You know where I would be? I'd slightly change when they're in the movie theater and he's like, "Can you fucking believe this? We got to show us when it was there." I'd be the one guy in the theater and they like don't see me or something.
I would just want to be at the basement. What is that? Surges.
I don't know if I'd want to be there. Oh my god, I just know it's freezing down there. Although maybe he's probably got a good space heater. He's in a tank top.
Oh yeah.
And it's a grandma's house. I feel like they're pretty warm.
I want to be at McDonald's. I want to be the worker.
You want to be
that
at the
gives them their
drive-thru?
food. But like they take a picture of me, so it's like one of the pictures, but it's like me, like the picture of David at Tim Hortons. Like that's me, but in McDonald's in this movie.
I'd have to say like a party goer watching
Yeah.
Jason Bomb, just like drink in hand and like, holy shit.
Yeah, I guess like being upstairs with them when they're talking about if the firefighters did 9/11. It's like being one of those guys who's like, "Oh shit, what are you guys doing here?"
I want to be in like a random like 1 second shot, like where it's all wobbly and just
Yeah, they, like,
on
zoom
me.
in on you,
Yeah,
yeah.
and that's it. Just anywhere throughout.
They're smoking and they're drinking. Anything else? MVP. I said Connor O'Malley.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, I
Gotta
said
be.
that.
He's just one of the most
Hilarious.
one of the most distinct voices. Not just like his actual voice, but I just mean like in general, like
Yeah.
comedic, like sense of humor. Just like he's a gem.
He's very similar to Tim Robinson in the way that.
Well, they collab a lot.
Well, I'm just saying in the way that if you straight up don't like their sense of humor.
Yeah, Tim Robinson, I feel like is like that, and more of like a because it's so like cringe at times. Connor O'Malley is just like,
He's
what
wild,
the hell
yeah.
am I like?
Mm-hmm.
He's very like rapid fire, like loose thought.
Yeah,
a lot of it based in like losers who are obsessed with conspiracy theories or delusions of grandeur. But yes, I mean, I found out first saw Conor O'Malley on I Think You Should Leave.
Yep.
So like they spoke. It was very memorable in one scene in Friendship, in the garage. Like they're two of my favorites.
Yeah,
You know, they both just make me laugh. All right, that was
Happy birthday.
I would like to see.
that was a treat.
I would like to see this like, what's the words? Like a little more professional, but maybe like an hour and a half.
I think how the way it is like perfect for it though, because it's like a tape that like you just find, you know, of like these losers that tried to make a documentary. Like I know what you're saying, but I think for what
Like I would like to see more of them trying to make music. You know,
Like Fallon.
yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because they're never gonna get better.
them trying to make music for like a couple minutes in this.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I would see a little bit.
Well,
more
as
of
you
that.
said, they got distracted. They went to a party, you know,
Went to the fucking store.
went to the fucking store, you know,
Yeah,
time's up,
munchies.
pencils
Homework's due. Pencils down.
down, or pencils
Or
up, rather. They go to the store and it says going to the store for snacks for being high. Well, that was
It's awesome.
He walks out of the store. I think he said something like, "They were sold out. They didn't have any left." Or
with the cereal. Yeah, he's like they didn't have any. It was too expensive.
It's too expensive.
Sports Authority. Oh. Okay. It was lovely to revisit this, Billy. I'm glad I'm glad your first viewing was pleasurable.
Yeah.
We will be back next week. It'll be in time for Halloween. We're gonna do Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
Directed by Raja Gosnell, written by, did you know this? James Gunn.
Oh, I didn't know that, yeah.
Yeah. Scooby-Doo 2002 next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Oh no, I'm sweating like Roger Ebert.